and welcome to the kitchen. Today we are going to be making minty cupcakes. So I've got all my ingredients out in front of me. I've got the scales, my bowl, and I'm ready to go. The oven is preheated to 180, and then I've just got my little baking tray with my little cupcake holders. We've got a little combination of leaves and dinosaurs. We might need to get more because you know with these recipes sometimes the recipe calls for 12. Maybe more than 12, might be less, we'll just have to see. And then in this bowl we have 150 grams of unsalted butter and 150 grams of demerara sugar. It called for light brown sugar, but I thought demerara is probably just as good. And you'll get the baker screaming at me saying, no, they're completely different. But, you know, we'll see. I have got golden castor sugar in the cupboard as well. That could have worked, but I wasn't specifically buying light brown sugar because then I basically got 3 different types of brown sugar in the cupboard and there's no need. Now in our bowl we have 125 grams of self-raising flour, 3 medium eggs, 1 teaspoonful of vanilla extract and 1 teaspoon of peppermint oil. You'll probably notice I'm not actually filming when I'm mixing and stirring. It's only because I'm trying to be as independent as possible. I'm doing this myself and I can only do it. I need 2 hands to do it. Plus you've all seen me 100 times making cakes and mixing. There's only so much you can learn from mixing. So I guess the next stage is probably putting them into the cupcake holders, which is always a messy job, but that's the miracle of fingers. So here they are all in their respectable cases. The wee man in the recipe said to use an ice cream scoop, which I found really useful, so maybe give that a try because I found it quite good, you know, because I use my fingers a lot, but if you just scoop it up and then kind of point it over the case, it means you're not getting as messy, but granted if you can't see it, you're still going to get stuff all over your fingers. Anyway, I'm just going to pop these in the oven now for 15 to 20 minutes. I love these gloves. No fear! Touch the fire! And they're in! Here they are out the oven. They actually took 15 minutes on the nose, but as Mum keeps telling me, we have a fan assisted oven, so it's a bit stronger. So we'll just let them chill and then we'll do the butter icing. Not just plain icing, butter icing. We're now doing the butter icing, and in the bowl we've got 150 grams of unsalted butter, 300 grams of icing sugar and 2 teaspoonfuls of peppermint oil, and then we just mash this up together. I'm pretty sure there's a more baking term than mash it up, but that's essentially what you do. You mash it. Oh, and then once we do that we're going to add blue food colouring to it. That's it all whisked up. We had to use the electric whisk because it's really thick, and we added a little drop of milk just to make, oh that's my electric scales, make it a little bit more watery but not too watery. So we actually added food colouring, and I've only got blue and I ideally wanted green, but I'm guessing the food colour must have mixed with the yellow colour of the butter because it's went basically mint green, which is awesome. So let's just get them put in the cakes. Here's the final creation. They've all had the green icing put on them, and then I got these sprinkles from the range. They are the cutest. They're like little pearls and mermaid tails, so I've just put a little bit of them on. Not too much that you can appreciate the greenness of the cake. So I'm calling these my Mint Mermaid cupcakes, and I think they are super duper adorable.